Okie dokie. Good day, everybody. This is James from MarketsAware, bringing you your daily insight on the 24th of August 2016 with love and care, as always, from MarketsAware with our associate partner, the International Bullion Network. Today, we're going to have a little look at Jackson Hole. Before we do that, let's actually start off with the week ahead. So, like I say, starting us off, we have the Jackson Hole Symposium. See, I did manage to say it. This starts on the August the 25th and it runs all the way to the 27th of August, and it's an all-day event. It is indeed of high importance, so we need to keep an eye on the dollar versus the majors, gold, and the S&P 500. Of course, I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little while. But also on the 25th of August at 12:30 GMT, we have the US initial claims. Expectation is for it to go up slightly to 265 from 262,000 previously. This, however, is of a medium importance, but still, we need to watch gold, majors, and dollar against the majors, of course. At the same time, on the 25th at 12:30 GMT, we have the US durable goods. Expectation is for them to come in slightly better at 3.5%. Previously, it was negative at minus 3.9%, so it's supposed to be an improvement there. Again, only a medium importance, but still worth watching gold and dollar versus the majors. Then, on August the 26th at 8:30 GMT, we have the UK GDP year-on-year preliminary. Expectation is 2.2%, same as previous. Again, only a medium importance, but still, we need to watch the cable, the euro, sterling, and the FTSE. Then things get a little bit hotter, a little bit more important, because at 12:30 PM GMT, again still on August the 26th, we have the US GDP analysed for quarter two. Expectation is it to come in slightly less at 1.1%, previously it was 1.2%. This is indeed of high importance, so we need to keep a guy's eye on dollar versus the majors, gold, and S&P 500. Then is our friend Janet. Yes, she'll be speaking again on August 26th, at 2 PM GMT. High importance because they're going to be looking for hints of a rate hike in September. So need to keep an eye on dollar versus the majors, gold, and the S&P 500. So let's have a little chat about Jackson Hole. What actually is it? Well, Jackson Hole Symposium is the biggest monetary policy conference of the year. For central bank fans, this is like the Olympics, you sad buggers. It runs, like I say, from August 25th to the 27th. This year's topic is designing resilient monetary policy framework for the future. Okay, what does that mean? Well, basically, they will be discussing future plans in light of past successes and failures, trying to build a stricter sort of policy framework. Talking about planning for the future. The main event, though, will of course be Janet's speech, and like I say, it's a huge event, this, because she always tends to move the market. But more importantly, analysts will be keeping a close eye on her giving any hints at all of a possible rate hike in September. Moving on to how the market currently stands. First up, let's look at gold. Well, this is gold on the daily. Gold remains really in a tight range. Like I said, the momentum from the last month or so building up slowed down a lot due to the fact the NFP, of course, the NFP was a lot better than anticipated. It does, however, remain in a very, very tight range. According to the Bolly, the potential resistance is at $1,345.01. First key support, according to the simple moving average, is $1,332.32. Still above the simple moving average, so it's still really sort of indicating slight uptrend. But really, like I say, it's going to be over to Janet and see what she does. Moving on to the cable. The cable is on a small recovery after being under huge pressure, obviously the BRIC exit, BOE, reducing interest rates. However, we have seen a small little bit of recovery there. It's still under the simple moving average, so still on a downtrend. But according to the simple moving average, there is a possible resistance at 1.33183, followed by Bollinger Resistance, according to the Bolly, at 1334.84. Now, according to the Bolly as well, the key potential support is at 1.31035. So let's have a quick look and see what the UK GDP preliminary actually has to give us. Moving on to the dollar yen. Now, the dollar yen, this is on a daily. The Japanese yen still gaining plenty of momentum. Key support, according to the Bolly, is at 99.0172. It's still under the simple moving average as well, so still indicating a downtrend. The simple moving average resistance, or potential resistance, is 102.80, and according to the Bolly, the potential first resistance, however, is at 101.25. And again, it's down to Janet. Down to you, my love. And finally, let's look at the dollar index. Well, let's face it, the dollar index has seen better days, but due to a slightly weaker greenback, it is under pressure over the last good couple of sessions. According to the Bolly, the first potential support is at 94.032, with the Bolly's potential resistance at 95.413. Guess who it's down to? And as I always say, that's a wrap for now. Remember, this is no way to be taken as advice. It's purely for informative purposes only. If I really knew, I would be a very, very rich man. So please do your own research and due diligence and be aware of the risks involved before getting involved in any investment. Special thanks again to Nedania. This is James from MarketsAware with association of our partner, the International Bullion Network. You trade safe.